Hello, everybody. This is Casey. I am here to do some live readings today. Let me turn the light on so it doesn't look so orange. So we have a couple hours to do some readings today. I'm doing every day this week to celebrate hitting 1,000 subscribers. Hi, Pinky. Hey, Divine Goddess. Pinky Lee, how are you? Yes. My mods are awesome. My mods got us up to 1,000. Good to see you too. How are you doing, hon? Well, we're showing 3 people. Good luck on the exams. Yeah. Yeah. I went to school 10 years ago. So, yeah, I sympathize. I know. Well, I was down sick when we hit 1,000, I was down sick in July. So, been in recovery mode, and I'm better now than I have been in the last 15 months. They finally figured out. Okay, Snow Queen. Okay. Hi, Darlene. And Snow Queen will be back. Pinky, what's your question today, hon? I know how to do Reiki, hon. I know how to do Reiki. Reiki and Arch. That's interesting because I found my Arch book yesterday. Yeah. But, okay, so we are doing a technique now, Divine Goddess, that goes in and it's not just cords. It's any kind of attachments. And this is developed deeper from me having the pneumonia in July. Okay. Bountiful Sea Turtle. How are you doing today, hon? Okay. Pinky Lee. I have learned so many healing techniques over the year, and it's all coming together and to teach other people to heal themselves. And this cutting these cords, these attachments, is just deep levels. Ooh, that's another thing, the senses. Something else. I had weird dreams all night last night, but they told me to add to the list clearing attachments to the senses. And I said, that makes sense because I had somebody doing multi-dimensional healing work on me, and they found my twin flame was attached to my breath. What came up was he kept saying, she's the breath of my life. So we cleared that. Yeah. Okay. Yes, you're on the list. Let me write your names down, and then I'll do pinkies. Vitalia. Okay, so don't post your question until I call your name, okay? So it doesn't get confusing. Okay, so Pinky, the first thing I have is the Ace of Cups. I feel like this is not so much a love relationship coming in for you. I think that you're working on some self-love, okay? And I feel like that you are progressing into the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? This is someone who is very grounded, very stable, loving, caring, nurturing, very much in touch with nature, very much in touch with the beauty in life, okay? Couldn't why did I look funny? Look at my eye makeup. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I thought, why do I look so funny? Okay. Yes. But honey, you're moving into having it all. Okay? If you have that self-love, you have it all, hun. Okay? But make sure you take the time to smell the roses. Make sure you take time to be in touch with nature, okay, hon? I do show that you've been on some kind of break. I do think that you're still kind of defensive though, but you're taking some time out, and I think that's learning to find that self-love, okay? Because I do feel that there's been some heartache. Good for you. Yeah, you're taking a break because you're healing from this heartache. But look at this, hon. Look at the darkness. The darkness is the heartache, but look at the light that's coming in behind it. You are growing and expanding, and you have learned so much through this process. You need to give yourself a hug and pat yourself on the back, okay? You are resolving all these issues, okay? And we have the Magician card. So just remember, hon, everything that you have experienced, everything you have gone through has been practice. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Everything that you have gone through has been practice and study for what you do want. Okay? If you want a loving, caring relationship that's emotionally available, you need to find all that within yourself first. And then you will bring in a healthy, loving relationship. But the magician has to practice and study every day of his life in order to maintain his skills and to also keep learning. Okay? But like I said, I'm still sorry that you had to go through the heartache. I know it's for our higher good. They're all lessons learned. Okay, I experienced this. Now, what choice can I make now? What grand and glorious adventure can the universe and I create together, right? But look, hon, you've learned your lessons well. Okay, you've completed the cycle. You've completed the lessons. You are ready to start all over again with a clean slate, a new beginning. Okay, you're ready to take that that step of faith off into the unknown, into a new beginning. Again, what grand and glorious adventure can the universe and I create together? How awesome is that, hon? How awesome is that? Divine Goddess, would you like a reading? I'm excited for you, Pinky. Divine Goddess, are you still here, hon? Okay, well, she hasn't answered. Bountiful Sea Turtle, what's your question, hon? So I have a question for you. Bountiful Sea Turtle, are you having like episodes of dizziness? Jess Winder, you're on the list. I'm fine, honey. How are you? Are you having bouts of dizziness, hon? Yes, you're on the free list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more person for the free list. Just upset stomach? Okay, so first thing I'm going to tell you, Bounty for Sea Turtle, I want you to call in the polar bears. I want you to call in 4 10 to 14 foot polar bears. I can't talk today. Polar bears. Put 2 in front of you and 2 behind you before you have any communication with these people. Okay? It works wonders. It works wonders, okay? Okay, Nicole. Nicole is the last free one. Yeah, polar bears or bears, either one, hon. Or whatever creature you feel is intimidating. My mentor told me she uses polar bears, and I told a couple people that, and they have used the polar bears, and they say, whoa, the energy shifts real quick. Okay. So let's see what was going on. And I imagine the upset stomach is more from trying to get the information and get. Yeah, and don't forget, hon, this is Mercury retrograde. There's going to be communication problems. But try those polar bears and see if that doesn't shift things. Okay. First thing is I pull up the Justice card. Okay. So the Justice card talks about legal situations. Okay. It may be that you will, have to. You might have to talk to a lawyer. You may have to talk to a lawyer. Okay. But even if you don't have to talk to a lawyer, I show that it's a decision that's made in your favor. Okay. But it's going to be a slow process, hon. It's going to be a slow process. And I want you to bubble all the fears and the frustrations that come up. Bubble the stomach ache, hon. Okay. And one of the guys said, if you want to amend the bubble a little bit, I'm saying police, probably. It's legal. Police are legal also. You didn't call the police in on him? Okay. Bubble the fears, bubble the upset stomach. Okay. Another way to amend the bubble, hun, is just put it all in the bubble and just hand it off to an angel. Okay. Now, I do show that, you're going to go through some frustration over it, but I don't, and it's going to be, it's going to be a process. I do think it's going to be a process, okay? And I show, so this is a card of regret. This is focusing on what's happened rather than the possibilities. I want you, so just remember, hon, pull that magic wand out. If I gave you a magic wand, what would you wish for? See it, feel it, experience it, refine it, look at it, refine it again, release it to the universe. Okay? That's telling the universe what you want. But you know what, hon? You need to start letting go of like the frustration and everything already, okay? So start thanking the universe for a resolution before you have it, okay? But you know what, hon? So we've got the regret for things that have happened, but this is a lack consciousness. So I want you to pay attention to your thoughts and your feelings around this situation, hon, and clear them, okay? The universe is trying to give to you. The universe is trying to help you. And on some level, you don't believe that you are worthy, or that you can't, that it's not going to be fair. There's some kind of belief system or something, hon, that you need to clear. And this is interesting because first it tells me it's a slow process, but don't let it get you down. Don't have regrets that you didn't call the police right away if you didn't call them. Clear all the frustration, the lack, the negative self-talk. But I show the result is there's definitely something coming in. Okay? There's definitely something coming in. If you can clear all that negative self-talk and stuff, I think it'll come in a lot faster. But like I said, use the polar bears, hon. And let me know if that works. Does that make sense, hon? By Vitalia. What's your question, hon? And let me know if I said your name wrong. For the rest of the week. In the end, got right. Okay. Vitalia. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, hon. I don't like to butcher people's names. Are you in a new relationship, or did you just meet somebody? Or are you working on self-love? Oh, no, you've met somebody. Or you're going to meet somebody. So Bountiful Sea Turtle, use that yes-no technique with your body and see what the best option is, hon. So make sure that you are starting this all over from the beginning, brand new. Don't go back to what you had before, hon. Okay? Start all over again with a clean slate if you've got back with this past person, okay? Because I show the beginnings of new love, okay? Now, you've planted the seeds a long time ago for what you want. And look at, it's this long, slow process for the tree to grow from seeds to a tree that is able to bear fruit. So this has been a long period of time, right? But you're close to harvesting exactly what you want. And like I said, take your time. Take your time. Start all over again from the beginning. Take the time to smell the roses. Take the time to be in touch with nature. Take the time to be in touch with yourself. Because this could be a long-term relationship. Okay, you might have separated because you both needed to learn some things. Okay, now I have 2 cards here that are wish cards. Okay, focus. Okay, these are both wish cards. This one talks about, okay, this one to me speaks about pay attention to your thoughts. If you have any negative self-talks at all, hon, any negative, what is wrong with me today? I can't talk. If you have any negative self-talk that pops up, clear it. Darlene, can you post the bubble technique for her? I'm offering you a technique that's the video is under 4 minutes, okay? It teaches you a way to clear some of the negative self-talk. It helps clear the energy that could be holding you back from finding out your true self, okay? And any obstacles that might come up towards you reconciling fully, okay? The bubble technique clears obstacles, belief systems, points of view that keep you from finding your higher good, right? So pay attention because the universe monitors your thoughts 24/7. If you're focusing on the good aspects of the relationship, on the good times that you were having together, then the universe is going to give you more of that, okay? Now this one says, this is also a wish card, like I said, but you're feeling very vulnerable right now. I know you two are trying to work on some emotional balance, but pay attention to your body language because your body knows before your heart and your mind does, okay? Pay attention to your intuition and your knowing. There's light being brought to the situation and there's some healing in this. But like I said, there's 2 wish cards there. And then I have the Lover's card. So the man is looking to the woman. Just remember, we teach men how to treat us. So if you need to set boundaries, make sure you communicate with him, hon. And one thing about men, hon, only talk to them about one thing at a time, because if you bring up more than one thing at a time, a lot of times they'll shut down because they can't process too many things at once. And I'm not saying that because they're stupid or anything. They're just built different than we are. We're more multitaskers and they're more focused on one thing at a time, okay? But you set the boundaries, you set how he treats you, okay? He's looking to her for guidance and she's looking to the divine, and the divine is trying to bless the union. So I do think that there's a very, very strong possibility that you guys can really work this out and this will be long term. Does that make sense, hon? Nicholas, what is your question? Did that resonate, hon? Good. Nicholas, are you here? You're welcome, hon. And I'll be on every day this week. Thursday, I have Star Crossing will be on with me. Friday night is Spiritual Talk. And Saturday, I'm not sure if I have somebody lined up to be on or not. And I'm asking you to subscribe and come and join us. After the readings, we do Spiritual Talk. If you have any spirituality questions, you love the polar bear yeah. Yeah. I was talking to somebody yesterday and they said, I said, I want you to think of a gentle yet strong animal and take them in with you. And they said a lion. And I said, yeah, the strength card. The strength card. Thank you. Okay. So Nicholas is not here. Daya, are you here, hon? Purcell. Interesting. Okay, so if you look above your name, hon, Darlene has posted something called the bubble technique. Right, I have Nicole, but I had Nicholas, but they didn't answer. Jazzwinder, you are on the list. Okay, so Daya's next. You are on the list, hon. You're right. You're next after Daya. I have Daya, Jazzwinder, Nicole, and Michael. Right, but I had a Nicholas on here earlier too, before you came in. That's cool. You're seeing angels, Purcell. Are they teaching you now, hon? Okay, Purcell, do you know how to put up? Do you know how to ground yourself and put up spiritual protection? If you are new to this, make sure that you are grounding and putting up spiritual protection. Okay. Because you want to make sure that you're bringing in the high vibration angels and not the other ones. Daya. Girl, I don't think he knows what he wants yet. Okay, so Daya, I have the 10 of Swords. Now, a 9 is a completion, and a 10 is cleaning up the last of those lessons and starting to move into a new beginning. So, this is somebody that has walked away from the trauma, the drama, the backstabbing. Okay. The universe has opened up a new pathway. Were you two arguing a lot, hon? Were you arguing and fighting a lot? Because it's walking away from this situation, okay? I do show that there's some regrets for things that happened in the past. And I think that he is so focused on things that have happened in the past that he's not looking at any potential at this point in time. I don't think he knows what he wants at this point in time, okay? But you know what, hon? I want you to stand. He sees you as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? He sees you as the Queen of Pentacles. Someone very loving, caring, nurturing, a good wife, you know, someone that's very down to earth. This is someone who's in touch with nature. I want you to see yourself as that. Okay? I do show that there will be some communication coming back and forth, but you know what, hon? He's keeping an eye on you. Just remember, hon, actions speak louder than words. So pay attention to how you act and what you say and do, especially around your friends and stuff. Hold on, I'm not seeing it at this point. I'm saying for the next 3 months, I'm not seeing it. But you know what, hon? He's dealing with a lot of fears. And it's going to take him a little bit of time. Okay. Because he's trying to see things from a different perspective. And it's interesting because these last 3 cards are all major arcana. So these are major, major lessons for him. Okay? He needs to deal with his fears. Okay? You're waiting and waiting and waiting. But in the meantime, hon, try that bubble technique. I want you to start working on you. I want you to clear all your fears, all your negative self-talk. If you want him back, work on you. Find that self-love. Okay? Find your self-love within yourself. As you clear your fears, your doubts, you are also helping him to clear his fears and doubts. So he's dealing with these fears, okay? Maybe both of you are. And learning to see things from a different perspective, okay? And I think that both of you need to go within and find out who you are and what you believe and what you want. This is going within and know thyself. Then you can go out and shine your light in the world. But just remember, hon, as you work on him, as you work on yourself, you are also clearing the way for him to clear his doubts and his fears also, okay? So when you start clearing all that stuff for you, you just clear it for him too. So you're actually healing both yourselves. I don't see anything in the next 3 months, hon. Give it a little bit of time. Give it a little bit of time. But I think that things can be resolved because I think you're learning through spiritual lessons. Okay? And one of those things is self-love. And dealing with all those fears. Okay? Darlene, can you post that bubble technique for her again? Okay. It's, if you look under, if you go to my page, you look under playlists and look under classes. Okay? It's called the bubble technique. There's a few little quick videos in there that teach you some things that might be useful, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Jazz Winder, what's your question, hon? So, Purcell, we're going to be doing spiritual talk after the readings, hon, if you want to stick around. Okay. Okay, let's see the energy between Johanne. Yeah. Hon, it'll help you clear all that stuff faster than if you do it without it. Just watch the video, try it a few times and see if it doesn't help. You will feel a shift in the energy as you do it. Okay. You keep changing your name, hon? You can't decide who you are? Or you're just going through major changes and changing who you are? Okay. So I want you to look at what you think of yourself, hon. Okay? I want you, again, look at your negative self-talk. What are you telling yourself? Yeah, that's why you keep changing your name, because you're going through major changes. Yes, you're changing and you're expanding every day, boo-boo. That's good, though. Okay, there's some kind of lack consciousness here. Do you not think that it's possible that you could be more? Okay. Pay attention to what you're telling yourself around this around Johan and you. Okay? Try the bubble technique, hun, and clear any negative self-talk you have, okay? You've planted the seeds for what you want a long time ago. I think you've liked this guy for a long time, haven't you? It takes a long time for the seeds to grow into a tree that's mature enough to bear fruit. It's ready to bear fruit. Okay. But at the same time, you're both looking for a safe place to keep your heart. But the seeds have been planted, okay, hon? Okay, this is the best card in the whole deck. Happiness, joy, celebration, fulfillment, everything. This is the best card in the whole deck. The seeds have been planted, but you have a tendency to be quiet? Well, take care. You too, hon. I'm glad you came in and checked in, hon. Come back and play with us, Raina. Come back and play with us, okay, hon? Does he have a tendency? Okay, yeah. He's quiet, reserved, okay? He has a tendency to watch everybody. Is he in a field to where he has to be observant? He's shy and reserved. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. But so you've got some choices here, hon. Okay? You need to make some choices. And first, I need to pull another card because I don't like that one ended like that. Okay, so whatever choice you decide is the right one. Okay? Oops. You're going out of your... Oh. Okay. Yeah. Make your choice. Make your decision. Okay? But you know what, hon? I would probably let him know that you're coming because it could probably cause some arguments and disputes. Okay? There may be a little bit of heartache here, but what? A lot of times, this is separation by distance that's causing heartache. It doesn't have to be arguments and disputes and heartache, but it's separation by distance. Okay? But you know what, hon? I show a world card, and you maybe that's what you need is to go out of your comfort zone because the world is a completion and a new beginning. Yeah. Yeah, he has emotions. I'm not saying that he's not emotionalist, but you know, um, he's like a closed door. So make your choice if you're going to surprise him or not. There is separation by distance, okay? But this is the ending of something, the beginning of something new. You have learned your lessons, okay? And you're ready to start all over with a new beginning, a clean slate. I'm not really seeing anything bad here, except that you need, and I think maybe coming out of that comfort zone, yeah. I think maybe coming out of that comfort zone is part of learning the lessons. You know, there's no reason in this day and age you can't go for what you want, hon. My, you're a daredevil. My grandson came on one day and he called me one night in January and was asking the ladies some questions. He was on the phone and everybody was on here. So he's asking him questions and he's giving his point of view. He says, this is 2021. There is no reason that a woman cannot go for what she wants, not to wait around for the guy to make all the moves, because men are actually terrified of women. They're terrified of rejection. You know? Will he be thrilled? One more card. There's possibilities there. There's possibilities. Pregnant with possibilities. I do think he will be happy to see you. He doesn't like surprises. Well, you know what, hon? That was a good card. That was a good card. Yeah, I would let him know. I would let him know. Nicole, what's your question, hon? Reedy, how you doing tonight, hon? Or this morning? Yeah, it's there. Okay, so the free list is closed. So I have Nicole and Michael left on the free list. And then I have Darlene. And if there's any donations. Oh, if I was you, girl, I would go to Japan. That's me. Go for the adventure while you're young, hon. Don't regret. Okay, hold on, Antonella. Let me do hers and then we'll do yours. You know, I would go for the adventure because you don't want to look back on something and say, "Gee, I wish I would have did that." Can you take a leave from your job? Is it possible to take a leave? You might not be granted a scholarship. Okay, so you've heard me talking on here. Look at that bubble technique. Okay? Look at that bubble technique and clear. I might not be granted a scholarship. I'm afraid of the high expenses. Start clearing that negative self-talk, those obstacles with the bubble technique, hon. Start clearing those fears, the things that hold you back. You want to find out what's best for you? That's the best thing you can do is start clearing away all your fears, all your obstacles. What is this? Okay. Okay. Antonella, what name did you post under, hon? Okay. So I'm gonna pull some cards now, but I was just trying to figure whose initials are OC that donated. Okay. Because it's not showing up on PayPal. Okay, Bubbles. Okay. Yeah, it's not showing up on PayPal. Okay, Nicole. 3 cards. Oh, Japan. Okay. If you stay in your job, okay, it's like you're on a cliff. You'll be staying on a leap of faith, okay? And are there are times that you're dissatisfied with this job? Because I show the Nine of Swords. And that talks about coming out of depression and anxiety. You've learned a lot there, but I don't think you've been real happy with this job. Okay? And I do think you want more. You want to be the Queen of Pentacles. You want to have it all. Does that make sense, hon? Make sure that you stay in gratitude for what you have. Stay grounded. I don't think you have the time. You're so busy with this job. I don't think you have the time to enjoy life. Does that make sense? And when I pull up Japan, I have 3 major arcana cards. Yeah. Strength. Okay. I want you. Yes. Okay, this is getting in touch with your own strength. I want you to have some love and compassion and gentleness for yourself. I want you to create a bond between you and your negative self-talks. Okay, you are strong. Yes, this is for you. Okay? I want you to create a bond with all your doubts, with all your fears. Talk to them. Talk to them and see what they're telling you. Okay, hon? Okay, it's there, hon. Okay? But look at this, hon. We have, like I said, these are 3 major arcana cards. You're not done, hon. Okay? Look at this. This is the Fool. This is a rebirth. This is a new beginning. This is taking a leap of faith into the unknown and trusting in the universe. Okay? But you know what, hon? I think that you're going to learn more over there. I think you may learn some stuff about your spirituality too. I think you will go in and find your own inner authority. Does that make sense, hon? Hands down, it looks like Japan. Okay? Have some faith and trust in the universe. They're supplying an opportunity for you. Okay? But this talks about a spiritual teacher going in and finding your own inner authority. Take charge of your life, hon. Just know that you and the universe are co-creating this together. Does that make sense? Okay. So Bubbles' donation came through first. Bubbles, what was your question, hon? You know what? Have some faith and trust in the universe. Just keep asking questions. Okay, what direction do I need to go in? What can be better than this? Keep asking the universe questions about situations, and it will help you work things out. Okay. Pallavi, the free list is closed, hun, but the donation list is open. Bubbles, what's your question, hun? Where is it? I can't find it. Will I do good singing? Is that what you want, hun? Okay. Now, I will be on here every day this week. Pallavi, I will be on here every day this week. I'll be on tomorrow. Thursday night I have a guest on. Star crossing. Friday night we do spiritual talk. So if you want to subscribe, hon, okay, then you'll be notified when I come on. And if you come on quick, you can try for one of the free readings, hon. Okay. So I have the Six of Cups, Bubbles. Okay. This is something or someone coming back from the past, or the longing for something from the past. Okay. Are you studying with somebody that you studied with before, or is this something that you've been longing to do for a long time, since childhood? Okay. But I think that you've had to work through some things before you decided to pursue this. Okay. It's like you want to, it's like you've gone through some depression and some anxiety and some trials and tribulations, and you've come out a much wiser person on the other side. I kind of feel like you studied before and you stopped for some reason, okay? Because I show that you walked away from a situation with regret, okay? The star card is a wish card. Now, you're worried about this. You're feeling very vulnerable about the situation. Hun, try putting some of those fears into the bubble technique, okay? You need to balance things a little bit more emotionally, okay? Focus on what you want. Pay attention to your intuition and knowing. Pay attention to your body language. Your body is like an antenna. It will tell you if something's good or bad for you. Were you on here the other night when we were talking about the yes-no technique with your body, Bubbles? Okay, because you can ask your body yes and no. Also pay attention when you need to make a decision about something. Think about both sides of it and see which one feels lighter. Okay? But this is a wish card. What do you want? And just remember, hon, go for what you desire. What is the greatest desire that you have? Because the universe knows. Ask for the best. If you're asking for second best, then that's what the universe is going to give you. But the universe wants to give you the best, okay? And you do have a chance to have it all. The Ten of Pentacles, having it all, stability, grounding, success, happy family. This is having it all, okay? But I do think it's going to be a slow process, but hon, you need to deal with some fears, okay? You need to start letting all that go, okay? And that's I think that's the only thing that's slowing you up, are your fears and your doubts. Not having self-confidence in yourself, okay? If you have an awesome voice, hon, then that's a gift from the universe. Does that make sense? And one more card. But see, yeah, this is the only thing that's holding you up. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Okay. Pay attention to what your body's telling you. Ask your body questions. Ask the universe questions. What can be better than this? What am I not willing to be and see? Ask yourself that. Okay? What more can I receive from the universe today? What grand and glorious adventure can the universe and I create together in my music career? Does that start asking some questions, hon? Okay? Antonella, what's your question, hon? Does that resonate, Bubbles? So I have Antonella and Michael left. So Antonella, I'm going to tell you the same thing about your body. Pay attention to your body language. Think about something that makes you happy. Okay. Okay. Think about something that makes you happy. And then think about him reconnecting with you and see how your body feels about it. Your body is an antenna. It will let you know if it's a good or bad situation. And if you're stressed, that's not a good sign, hon. That's a physical reaction. So close your eyes, think about something that makes you happy, scan your body and see how relaxed and comfortable it is. And then think about something that makes you upset and notice the difference in your body. That's your yes and that's your no, okay? So think about something that makes you happy and then think about him. What is your body telling you? Your body knows, okay, you're defensive. Okay, so yeah. I haven't done a video on the yes no. Okay, so you might want to play with that a little bit, okay? I show the Queen of Cups. You're very loving, caring, nurturing, okay? Yeah, you put up the walls. Okay. Bubble technique, hun. Bubble technique. Honest to God, put your fears, anything that's happened to you before, put them all in the bubble so you can clear the energy. Because sometimes we just carry that stuff in the subconscious mind, in our bodies, the memory, right? Thank you, teardrops. Okay. Venus, the free list is closed. The donation list is open. But, hon, if you want to stick around a little bit after the readings, I have until about 1:45, about another hour on here, okay? Hey, teardrops. Okay. So, somebody wants to offer a cup of love. Somebody wants to offer something of an emotional nature. Did you guys have a very, very passionate relationship? Okay. Actually, I'm feeling like this is past. It's like somebody offered a cup of love. It was very, very passionate new beginnings. But then something happened. Okay. Something happened. There was some depression, some anxiety, and that's kind of what you're going through now, okay? So start clearing the negative self-talk, the depression, the anxiety. If you want to stick around too, we'll run through cutting some of those cords and attachments that have to do with depression and anxiety. Okay, and let me write depression, anxiety, and black magic. Okay. You ran away. Okay. Yeah. So this is all past energy, okay? What I'm showing in the now is you've been finding happiness within yourself. Okay? You've been learning how to enjoy life a little better. And then something sudden, something shocking. That's him contacting you, okay? But I do show that it can be something very loving, passionate. You're more open and receptive now than you have been for a while, okay? Just keep an open mind, but pay attention to your body language, okay? And hun, try the bubble technique. Honest to God. Yeah, donation list is open, okay, hun? But you know what? I have two aces here. I have two cards signifying new beginnings. Okay? Something very passionate. And if you're going to start all over again, hon, make sure you start from the very, very, very beginning. Very beginning. Don't try to go back to the way it was before. Start out as friends and work on, okay? Venus, hold on. We'll check some things after this, okay? But this is the new beginnings of something long-term, stable, prosperous, happy family, everything. There's potential here, but hon, make sure you start all over from the very beginning, like it's like if you guys just met. Okay? Does that make sense? Michael, what's your question, hon? Yes. Give it a chance and work. You know what, hon? Work on your fears, work on your doubts. That's why I put the free tools up there for you guys to use them. You know, you guys are my hero when you guys use the techniques to work on healing yourselves. Okay, I love reading. How's teardrops today? Divine Goddess, are you still here? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay, so I have a question. Do you have a woman in your life that is trying to offer you love? Okay, I rise. And that's the initials BE. Okay. Michael, I show somebody that offered a cup of love to you. Okay? Or somebody that wanted to offer a cup of love to you. But hon, I think that you're not seeing what's going on around you because you're focused on some things that have happened from the past. You're still healing from things from the past. Okay? There's some regrets there about some things that have happened. Is this making sense? Okay. I want you to focus on how far you've come, everything that you've learned, rather than what you've lost in the past. Okay. I want you to find you. Okay. I want you to find you. What makes you passionate about life? What gets you excited about getting up in the morning? This is tapping new beginnings in your passions, your desires, your creativity. I show you very, very open and receptive to things, okay? And I show the Justice card. So this tells me that you need to come to a balance within yourself. You need to see the truth and the clarity in the situation. I think you need to be honest with yourself about some things that have happened. Okay? I want you to pull up those parts of yourself that you have pushed away and talk to them and see what they're trying to teach you. I'm going to recommend a book, okay? The Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford. We have a tendency to push away the parts of ourselves that we do not like, and then we are shattering ourselves, okay? We're not whole and complete. And just remember, you're already whole and complete. You just need to work for your fears, your illusions, find balance, find love within yourself. This is a decision being made in your favor, okay? So I think it's time for you to have time for you, okay? I think you need to find your own emotional balance and fulfillment right now. I think the time is to focus on you. Yeah. Yeah. I think you need to mature. Okay. Don't matter if it's a king. You need to mature up into the King of Cups. This can be male or female. Okay. Someone that knows who they are, loves themselves, loves deeply, is not afraid to love deeply. Okay. May have a little bit of trouble expressing what they're feeling, but they feel very, very deeply. And you know what, hon? It's okay to have feelings. It's okay to feel deeply. Don't be scared of them. You know, we're here to learn. We're here to learn. And the main thing we're here to learn is to find that self-love again. When you find that love, that compassion, that gentleness, that emotional availability for yourself, and I think that's part of what this is, you're not letting yourself be emotionally available. Okay? You're already whole and complete. Find that within yourself. And anybody else that you bring in, as long as you are loving and caring and healthy within yourself, you're going to bring in that healthy relationship. Does that make sense, hon? Does that make sense? You're going to bring in your partner. You're going to bring in your complement. They're not your better half. They're not your other half. You are already whole and complete. Find that within yourself before you find another relationship. Does that make sense? Okay. This is bubble technique today. The girls are posting the bubble technique on there. If you scroll back a little bit, okay, I would start putting that negative self-talk, that fear into that bubble technique. And just try it. Okay, just try it. Okay, so that's 2 questions. And hon, if you want to go in and clear some of that stuff, Friday night's a good time for that. You can come in and we can work with you to help clear some of that stuff. And there's another tool in my playlist. It's called Who Does It Belong To? Because a lot of times you might be feeling 5% fear, and 95% of everything else you're feeling is coming from somebody else. So sometimes you just got to say, okay, all this energy that's not mine, I'm going to send back. Antonella, are you still here, hon? Use that tool. Okay, so 2 questions. I think he's backed away from the relationship. Okay, because I show the 9 of Swords. This is coming out of... You're welcome, hon. I hope that helped. Okay, this is coming out of depression and anxiety. Okay, and coming out of and the nightmares. Okay, I do think that he's been through a lot, and I think he's expecting a lot. I think he's expecting too much. I think you're right, because the kids, the kids are the ones that are going to suffer if it doesn't work out. I think that he's walking away from the situation. Okay, I do. I think he's walking away from the situation. But you know what, hon? This is an apprenticeship card. You are learning. Oh, the suitcase. Yes, yes. I. You can remind him also, Darlene. You can put it on there. Okay, another tool to clear your fears, your doubts. Okay, put it all in a suitcase. Okay, and throw it into a violet flame. The violet flame transforms all those fears, all those illusions. And that's Darlene loves that technique. She's reminding me. Okay, hon, he's just one person in a whole bunch of possibilities for you. I think there's something better out there for you. I want you to get creative. I want you to get creative with you having fun, okay? I want you to deal with your fears. Like you can use the suitcase and throw it into the violet flame. You can use the bubble technique, but those are techniques to help you clear any fears, any doubts, anything that you have gone through in the past, any negative self-talk or anything. But hon, you have so much potential. I think this is just one guy in a whole pond of fish, okay? I think I am so proud of you for setting a boundary. Let me put it this way. Women teach men how to treat them. And this guy doesn't like that you set a boundary. And if he can't accept that you're setting a boundary, then he's not the right person. Okay? Hi, Em. See, you've learned a lot. You've gone through lots of transformation and change, hun. Okay? Lots of transformation and change. Follow your intuition, follow your knowing, hun. You're not going to take any BS from anybody. I'm so proud of you because you set that boundary. Okay? And this is walking away from all the trauma, the drama, the backstabbing, everything bad that's happened to you. You've walked away from it. The universe is opening up new pathways for you. Okay? And I have the 7 of Pentacles. This talks about planted seeds. You've planted the seeds for what you want. There's something coming in, hun. There is something coming in. It's taken a while. You know, the harvest is almost there. Now it's time to make some choices and decisions. But you know what, hon? This time it's going to bring in a safe place for you to store your heart, okay? And since it doesn't look like this guy's going anywhere, hon, I'm going to pull another card on possible new relationship coming in. Is that okay? Is that okay? I rise. Are you here? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a smart thing to do because you're protecting your kids from any heartache. You know? Our relationships affect our kids so much. And then after what I went through with my kids, I'm not gonna. I'm glad they're grown because somebody that was pushing like that, I would be questioning motives. Especially as he's backed off. Okay. Assel. Okay, so the free list is done for today. Oh, honey. Is there somebody from the past that you would like to connect with? Good for you, girl. I'm so proud of you that you set that boundary. Okay, I do show, is there somebody from the past that you would reconnect with? Okay. I have new beginnings of love. And by you setting boundaries, that's also showing self-love, okay? New beginnings of love. You have learned some major lessons. You have completed these lessons. You are ready to start all over with a new beginning. But you know what, hon? This card is a call to awaken. Pay attention to what's going on around you. And it can also talk about somebody coming back from the past, or anything you thought was over and done with is not over and done with. Okay? But you know what, hon? Make sure this time, okay, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told the other girl. Make sure that you start all over from the beginning with a clean slate. It may be somebody from past life too, hon. Okay? Whoever comes in, make sure there's an even give and take. Set that boundary. Okay? Because us women have a tendency to give and give and give. And okay, so this is what all women should clear. With the bubble technique, try it. I'm asking all of you just to watch the video and try it, okay? First thing you should clear is it's better to give than it is to receive. If you do not know how to receive, how can God give to you? How can another person give to you? Does that make sense? See, Teardrops just posted again. Yeah. So, but it sounds like you're really good at setting boundaries. I'm so proud of you, okay? Okay, I do show that there will be some communication coming in. It might make you happy, but I think at the same time you're gonna be defensive. Okay, he's real defensive. And if you have a lot of things coming at you, write it down, prioritize it. Okay, and focus on one thing at a time. But again, hon, same card. You have planted the seeds for what you want. It is coming. It is growing. The harvest is almost here. And this will be a safe place to keep your heart. But keep up the boundaries, hon. And like I said, clear some of your belief systems about relationships. Clear things that have happened in past relationships. Clear things that you're defensive about. Clear any negative self-talk you have about relationships. You will feel a shift in the energy. And it will bring in healthier relationships for yourself also, too. Okay, hon? Does that make sense? Okay. Darlene, did you want a quick read? Because I think that is, did I get all the donations? Okay. Darlene, did you want to read? And then we'll do spiritual talk real quick because I have about 45 minutes. And then I have to go do a reading. Okay. Okay, what was the second question, Irise? That was the first one? Okay. What's your second question? I thought that was two questions, but that's okay. What's your second question? Okay. Oh, astrology. You know what? Astrology is just, people are more open to astrology now. I actually think you'll do well. Yep. Did you start learning it at one point in the past? That'd be awesome. Okay, so you can do this. You've got this, girl. You've got the love, the compassion, the gentleness. You can create a bond with these people, okay? I do think that you'll be very, very happy doing it. Okay, so I want to ask you, hon, did you study this in the past before? Because it's because I show judgment. This is something coming back from the past. Something you thought was over and done with is not over and done with. Okay, it. But if you but if you know what, hon, that makes the best business. Having experience, having learned to see. That's what healers do. We come in, we're a mess. We learn all these techniques. For over the years, I tried teaching these techniques to other people, but now on the YouTube, it seems to be catching hold. Okay, but see, this is a call to awaken. This is a call. Okay, so this one tells me, yeah, it makes sense. So all your experience you can use to help other people, because this talks about anything that it could be someone or something coming back from the past, or anything you thought was over and done with is not over and done with, but this may work on yourself. Okay, one of the reasons I put the bubble technique up here is because it's a very fast way to clear things, and Darlene's favorite, the suitcase. Okay, you put things into a suitcase and you throw it into the violet flame to clear things. But you know what, hon? Let us know when you started. Come in. In fact, hon, if you want to come in and do some readings with me, do you have time tomorrow to come in and do readings? We can you can help some people and you can get the word out there. Make sure that you have a PayPal, make sure you have a Cash App, make sure that your YouTube is set up, okay? So you can get followers and stuff. But if you want to come in and do some readings with me anytime, hun, message me, email me, and we can do that. And you can start getting your information out there. I think that this would be a awesome service. Awesome service. Bringing together everything that you have done for yourself. That's what I'm doing here. But I have the spiritual talk in order to help people to heal themselves. But astrology is such a useful tool. Yeah, I know that feeling. I think that one of the girls offered to help me with some stuff, and I need to get back with her because I don't know, they're even telling me to start a book, and it's like, I don't even know where to start. Get me out here to do readings, to do healing work, and I'm okay. Now, this is it. You have gone through you've gone through all these obstacles. You've gone through all these life lessons. Okay? You know there's still obstacles here, but you are empowered to still move forward. This is new beginnings and moving to new shores. Okay? Now, yeah, you can, we could, okay, if tomorrow don't work with you, Saturday would be a good day. We could do Saturday, because I'm going on every day this week, and I would love to have you come on. Just let me know when, and we'll do it. We'll get the word out there. You can show people, and you can start getting some followers. That would help a lot too. Okay. Now I do show that you're coming through. You're coming through all the depression and the anxiety. You've gone through hell and back. Okay. You're coming out a much wiser person. You're able to recognize all the lies, the deceit, and deception now. Okay? You've been through it all. Okay? But I show that the wheel is turning in your favor now. The universe is supporting you. Okay? Everything's turning in your favor, but it's still divine timing. And I think the divine timing is now. Does that make sense, hon? But let me know. Let me know, hon. We will do that. Darlene, what's your question, hon? Yeah. And most healers have been through a lot. And one of the things that we are supposed to do, okay, one of the things we're supposed to do is find who we are, what our truth is. We're all different. We're all here to learn different things, you know? So how can you judge what somebody else is going through? Okay? How can somebody else judge what somebody else is going through? Because we all come in to learn different lessons. We are supposed to be honoring each other's differences, not making judgments. Okay. Much love, hun. Okay, Venus. The free readings are done, hun. But we're gonna. Darlene, what's your question? I'm gonna do one more reading. Okay, how will Thursday go for you? Okay. So as soon as I finish Darlene's reading, we're gonna do spiritual talk, and I'm gonna teach you a way to look and see if she has any black magic on you. Okay, hon? Just let me finish Darlene's reading. Okay. Why, this guy keeps coming up, Darlene. I don't know what the heck. Okay. You're still focused on the past. Did you have some kind of health scare in the past, hun? Okay. I kind of feel like you're focusing on something from the past. Are you scared that something's come back or something? It could also have regrets. Priscilla would love my top. Yeah. Yeah, it has a little red plaid jacket that goes over it too, but it was just too hot today. Okay. Let me put it this way. You're going to be okay. Okay. DJ. Okay. Is it 2 o'clock there now, hon? I thought Central Time. You're right. You're right. It's 1 o'clock here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, DJ. Can you give me another half hour, hon? I'm sorry, DJ. I'm sorry. Can you give me another half hour, hon? Is that okay? I lost track of the time. I'm sorry. Okay, another half hour. Okay, we'll do it at 2:30 your time, okay? I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay. Now, the lover's card. This is some choices. Darlene, clear that you have a broken heart for one thing. Let's do it at 3, okay? DJ, let's do it at 3. Clear that stuff. Clear that fear in the bubble or in the suitcase, okay, hon? But it's like you're scared. Okay. You know, a lot of times that I was told by a healer that a lot of times that uh, breast problems and cancer and stuff like that are caused by being hard on yourself and not having self love. I don't know how true that is, but you know you may want to look at that. But I show, yeah, you're scared. You're defensive. You feel like you got a lot of stuff coming at you. Okay, hun? Okay. Now, there's been a break in the time from the past to now. But you know what, hun? Look at this. There's a new day dawning. There's a new beginning. Okay? And look at this. You've learned your lessons. You've learned your lesson. Look, he's radiating. There's sunshine behind him. There's a new day radiating, shining out here. Don't worry about it, hon. Don't worry about it, okay? Does that make sense? I'm so sorry, DJ. Ooh. I lost track of time. I'm sorry. Okay. That makes sense, hon? Okay, spiritual talk. Venus, are you still here, hon? Venus, are you here, hon? Probably got upset and left. Okay, for anybody that has depression and anxiety, anybody that is worried about spells on them, okay, so close your eyes and ask for any cords. Okay, you're here. So I want Venus, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to visualize your body in front of you. Okay? I want you to spin it around and I want you to ask for any cords from blood spells, magic spells, spells and enchantments to highlight in colors for you. Spin your body around and see if any colors pop up for you. And anybody that has depression and anxiety or anything else they want to clear, do the same thing. Visualize your body, ask for any cords, attachments, anything from depression and anxiety for them to highlight for you. Venus, goddess of love. Oh, yeah. That's been a while. We're showing our age, darling. Venus, tell me if you see any colored cords attached to your body. You got one in your heart? Okay. Okay. Anybody else see any cords? It's red? Okay. We'll clear it, Darlene. Okay, the free list is closed time. The readings are done for today, but we're doing spiritual talk right now. We're doing some healing work right now. Okay, yellow and green. Okay, so I am asking for all I wrote it down. DNA. Where is it? Senses. Okay, I'm going to read this list, okay? So, I'm asking for all DNA issues, ancestral cords, generational beliefs, blocked bioenergy, generational trauma, generational memories, generational beings, implants, entities, shadows, darts, daggers, hooks, blood rituals, spells and enchantments, rods, debris, elemental forces, alien implants, alien connections, parasites, interdimensional parasites, psychic leeches, time portals, attachments, people, places, pets, situations, karma, illnesses, stealth cords, deep cords, fears, illusions, negative self talk, emotions, karmic cords, holograms, holodecks, abandonment issues, other people's illnesses, other people's traumas, childhood trauma, childhood abuse, damage unknown on all levels, self sabotage, religious cords, beliefs, self resistance, self sabotage, trauma bonding, situational bonding, codependency cords, resistance, religious military orders, other people's burdens, abuse, blocks from spirituality, multi-generational dependencies, and anything attached to our senses that is not of our highest good on everybody here, okay, to be highlighted, neutralized, okay, neutralized on all inner and outer worlds, holograms, holodecks, interagencies, senses, okay, yeah, senses, interacting realities, interdimensionals, time walking, gates, vortexes, portals, dimensions, times, interdimensional eight energies, interdimensional entities, soul contracts, realities known and known throughout eternity to be neutralized, okay, dissolved, infinite miles above, infinite miles below, infinite miles around and through, infinite miles inside and out, dissolved and sent back to source for healing. Boy, that has got me buzzing. That has got me buzzing. Okay, so once you do that, close your eyes again, look at your body, and see if you have any cords attached to you anywhere. My body's tingling too, Darlene. It's just like, and the only thing I changed was senses. So, Shreya, if you want to subscribe, you'll get notifications when I come on, and I will be here the rest of the week every day. And then you could try to come on for one of the readings, okay, hon? Or you can do a donation reading. But right now we're doing some healing work, okay? And you can participate if you want. Okay, everybody close your eyes, scan your body again, and see if there's any cords attached. You do feel lighter, hun? Venus, tell me what you see, hon. Do you see any more cords? Darlene, how is that one snuck by us? Maybe it's just time. Maybe it's just time. Snow Queen, you can backtrack and listen to that again, hon. Venus, tell me how you're feeling, hon. My body is vibrating. Okay, when we first started out, we were having having them highlighted red so we can identify them. But what seems to be happening, Snow Queen, is they're coming up in colors to the chakras they're attached to. So, yeah. But when we would go, we do, it would show what chakra it was attached to. But when we would go in and look under it, it was a cord that was not of your highest good. So we clear that. Nothing now? Good. Okay. If anybody had any of that attached to you, hun, it's cleared now. A silver one. Okay. Snow Queen, ask. Okay. Clear it. Okay. Clear it. Ask your healing team to clear that. Do the whole list. DNA, ancestral cords, generational beliefs. Okay. Universe, please, this whole list we're asking to clear, and Snow Queen and anybody else is listening. Okay? But they're hiding behind colors, okay? They're hiding behind colors. Okay, the only cords that should be attached to you are your loved ones. Like your daughter or your parents. Okay, but even those can be not healthy relationships, and you can dissolve the cords or the attachments with them and ask them to reattach in a more healthy way. You can clear the energy between you and another person. Okay, this is one of the reasons we ask if it's for your highest good. Because if it's not highest good, okay, black, blue, purple, black and purple, okay. So Venus, okay. So all of those cords that are not of your highest good, Snow Queen and Venus, okay, DNA, ancestral cords, generational beliefs, blocked bioenergy, generational trauma, generational memories, generational beings, implants, entities, shadows, darts, daggers, hooks, blood rituals, spells and enchantments, rods, debris, elemental forces, aliens, alien implants, parasites, interdimensional parasites, psychic leeches, time portals, attachments, people, places, pets, situations, karma, illnesses, stealth cords, deep cords, fears, illusions, negative self-talk, emotions, karmic wounds, holograms, holodecks, abandonment issues, other people's illnesses, other people's traumas, childhood trauma, childhood abuse, adult abuse, damage unknown on all levels, self-sabotage, religious cords, religious beliefs, self-resistance, self-sabotage, trauma bonding, situational bonding, codependency cords, resistance, religious, military orders, other people's burdens. That's on here twice. Let me take that. Abuse on all levels, blocks from spirituality, multi-generational dependencies, anxiety, depression, anything attached to the senses that is not of the highest good. We'll emphasize that again. Aww. Any grieving also. Grieving emotions. Okay. So we are asking the healing team to neutralize all those, dissolve them through all inner and outer worlds, holograms, senses, holodecks, inner agencies, interacting realities, interdimensional, time walking, gateway, vortexes, portals, dimensions, time, interdimensional energies, entities, soul contracts, emotions, realities known and known throughout eternity, infinite miles above, infinite miles below, infinite miles around and through, infinite miles inside and out. Once they're neutralized, dissolved, send them back to source for healing. You know what, Venus? She's with you all the time, hon. Even though she's not here in the physical, she's with you all the time. I feel like she touches your hair. What is the difference? The only thing I added was senses. And my body is just buzzing like crazy. No, I added depression and anxiety to the list also. Somebody's clearing something. Hey, Cheyenne. Girl, your timing is just impeccable. I know. Okay, I am getting ready to close this off tonight, hon. We were just doing a healing. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Trying to think. Michael, what are you looking to heal, hon? That's okay. Cheyenne, did you want to do? We're doing spiritual talk, hon. Did you want to clear anything tonight? Michael, what would you like to clear? Yeah, I've got a reading I got to do. I will be here again tomorrow, but I'm going to try to come in during the day again tomorrow. It's amazing, isn't it? Okay, so we're not doing readings right now, Michael. We're doing some healing work real quick, okay? Cheyenne, do you have any spiritual questions? And Venus, she's always with you, hon. Always. Talk to her. She hears you. And Darlene, girl, you've been listening. You haven't been following through. Okay, you usually leave before spiritual talk, right, Darlene? Girl, you need to start sticking around for spiritual talk. Okay, Cheyenne, The world is made of numbers. We could do spiritual talk tomorrow too. The world is the universe is based on numbers. Okay? And the universe wants us all to experience different things. And I think that astrology was created because it creates timelines for triggering things that we come in to learn. And each planet represents different lessons and stuff, right? Each planet and asteroid and everything that's out there, everything represents something. And when they are in a certain spot, they either trigger things for us to learn or grow, or experience in our lifetimes, whether it's on a personal level or a world level. So I think that it's all coordinated so that everything happens at just the right time. Like I said, we're all different. We all have different things to learn. We all experience things different. And I think that's that's just a small part of the reasons. There's just like every astrological sign, okay, I may be a Libra, but look at your rising. Okay, my sun, moon, and rising are all in Libra. That means I am here for experiencing balance and truth and clarity and peace and finding beauty in life, and somebody else may have Gemini. They're coming in, they're learning different lessons than what I am learning. I agree too, Darlene. That's what I was saying earlier. It must have been time. But the universe is so coordinated. We have no idea. Astrology is just a small part of it. Everything is numbers. Even astrology is numbers. Even astrology is based on numbers. Yeah. Okay, so everybody that just cleared stuff, we have one more step. Okay? I want you to visualize this beautiful honey-colored golden energy coming in through the top of your head and filling the inside of your whole body. This is the golden light from the Holy Spirit. Because we need to seal everything that you've cleared. The universe does not like a void. It will try to fill it with something. And sometimes not good things sneak in. So you're going to visualize this beautiful golden energy coming in and feeling the body. Okay? And then when you feel the body, I want you to expand that light out about 6 inches from the body, pushing out all the energy that is left that is not yours or not of your highest good. And then you should have a bunch of stuff floating around on the outside of you of that golden energy. Tell it to go home. I think that's awesome, Darlene. Okay, you have a good day, Cheyenne. So let me know when you expand. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow, hon. I'll be here every day. And Friday night, spiritual talk again. Just spiritual talk. Let me know when you filled the body up with the golden energy, expanded it out, and look at all the stuff floating outside of it and tell it to go home. Okay. Did you see all the stuff floating around outside you, Darlene? Venus, did you do that, hon? And anybody else? Snow Queen? Okay. Does anybody else get endless calls trying to sell you a used car warranty? They call 10 times a day. And did it all disappear, Darlene? Yes. So DJ, does it look like you cleared everything you needed to clear, hon? This is a tool you can use. You can close your eyes and you can look above you because everything has to come down to you. You can look above you and see if there's any weird cords coming in, any dark cords or anything, and you can neutralize and dissolve those before they even get to the physical body. Does that make sense? But you can also go in and bring in that golden honey color energy and expand it out to clear out all the energy that's not yours. And you can also use the tool, who does it belong to? Yeah. That's what's awesome is I can do these, I can walk you through things, and then you guys can go back and listen to them again. You guys don't have to be here on the live. A lot of people don't like to, be in the spotlight, but a lot of things that you need to heal. If I've missed anything on the list, let me know that we can add. The only thing I added today was the senses. So how many, I'm wondering, and they reminded me this morning, okay, anybody have any weird dreams last night? I was talking to somebody. Somebody did a reading for me in my dreams and told me I'm going to meet somebody in the next week. I said, oh, how am I supposed to meet anybody when I don't even leave the house? But they also told me, they reminded me that when somebody did some healing work on me, that my twin flame was attached to my breath. Attached to my breath. They said, that's sneaky. So in some time in a past life, he has said that I was the breath of his life. And he was attached to my breath. So how many other ways do they sneak in on us that we're not even aware of? That's one of the reasons I throw in stealth cords, because stealth cords are invisible cords that we don't even see. Only your healing team can see them. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Any other questions? Any other concerns? Anything real quick? Yeah, sneaky. Yeah. Because I need to go get ready to do a reading for DJ. And I apologize, DJ. It's just that I wanted to I wasn't going to do spiritual talk today, and then Venus came in and she was concerned about things, so I apologize. And DJ, we can work on that too when we do your call. I'm going to run to the bathroom and stuff, but we can work on some of this stuff while we're working on your reading too, okay? Especially anything that you're concerned about, okay? So the free list is closed for today. The donation list is closed for today, and we just finished up spiritual talk. If you would like to subscribe, okay? If you would like to subscribe, I will be back on again tomorrow, okay, hon? That way, and make sure you get the black bell so you get notifications from when I come on. Does that make sense? Yes. Keep scanning your body. I give you that, guys, these tools for you to heal yourselves. to find your own truth and clarity. Yes. And you can always come back. Okay, I need to do a video on this. I know I need to do it, but the list keeps expanding. I'd have to go in once a week and redo the video, you know. But I do need to get a basic video out on this. We tried putting them into categories, and that wasn't working. I seem to have to name them all. Okay. So I'm going to close off now. Okay. I have to run to the bathroom, DJ, and yeah, clean the energy on my cards, and then we will do your reading. Okay, hon? Okay. Everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for contributing. And I will be back tomorrow. You all have an awesome day. Okay. Thank you. Namaste.